Oi, gente, tudo bem? Eu sou o Fê Prado, tá começando mais um Papo com, e hoje a gente recebe pela segunda vez o Ruel. He blends like pop music, R&B, soul, whatever he wants to blend in his songs. Hi, Ruel, how are you doing?
Thank you. Good to see you. Very happy to be back.
Yeah,
missed
Yo,
it.
this is the second time here on Radio Disney Brazil, right?
It is, yeah. I remember last time was like two and a half years ago, something like that. But I had a great time. The show was amazing. I'm excited for Lolla tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for having me back.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so the last time was also for Lolla, right? For playing Lolla?
No, it wasn't. It was my own show. It was a headline.
It was your own show.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is my first Lolla in Brazil.
This is awesome. So it's gonna be really great. And you just released this song. I was like watching some hours ago.
Yeah.
Tell us all about Don't Say That.
Yeah. I mean, this song has been finished for a while. So I mean, I put out an album last year. And then the outro was called DST outro, and it was the bridge of this song. So I teased like kind of the next thing, and I've been teasing it for a while. I've been playing it live for like 6 months now, but finally it's out, and it's the first single of my next album, Kicking and Screaming.
But don't you feel like anxious about okay, you already have the song not released but ready, and you're like listening to it, but nobody has listened to it yet, and your fans doesn't know yet. It's I have to hold this song for some months or for some weeks.
Yeah, it's hard. All you want to do is release stuff, but that's why it's so good to play live, because I've been playing Don't Say That live for a long time. So I feel like people have seen clips and videos of it, and already learning the lyrics. So yeah, we'll see tomorrow if people know it.
I'm sure they're gonna sing the whole lyrics. I'm sure about, because the Brazilian fans are really passionate. You know, they're like that. You know us.
I know.
You know us. And tell us about the music video, because it was so interesting, and had this intimate feeling, right? This intimate connection.
It was a crazy shoot day, honestly. Like, I knew that we were shooting in like the subway, it's like a subway set in LA, and I had pretty much 12 hours to shoot it from when I landed in LA, and the next day I was leaving for the first day of tour. So we had like that one day to just like got off the plane and headed to the set, and it was such a whirlwind of a day, and the team was amazing. Jackie Zhao, who's an incredible director, who kind of was just ordering me, telling me what to do. There was like a full dance like instructor there. I'd never danced in a video before, and she was like doing like, you do this, do that. I don't know, I was just a puppet. So I feel like I'm so happy with how it came out, because I had no idea.
but well, it worked.
It worked.
It's great, right?
I don't think I've never been that in a video. Usually I'm like try to be just as hands-on and try to be just a bit, I don't know, I was so worried about the first show of tour, I wasn't even thinking about it. So I'm very happy it came out the way it did.
And oftentimes you think ahead. I mean, when you're like creating your songs, you just like think ahead of okay, this is how I would like the video to come out. You know, like in the future, I would like this. You know.
Yeah. For Don't Say That, I didn't really have that. I didn't really have like a vision, but I don't know. There's a couple more songs that I'm excited to make videos for this next record. For sure, yeah.
And what has changed more in you since you first started? Because, well, you're a young artist, but you have accomplished so many things, right? And now you're just releasing another album, this new phase of your career.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing that's changed is just like intention in like everything I'm doing in the music that I'm making, and just a lot more certainty of who I want to be and the artist that I want to be perceived as. So that has been a massive thing, just kind of growing up in the industry. It's kind of hard to find or to figure out what you really want when, you know, from 13, 14, you've had, you know, I've had these opportunities to play songs and put out music, but it was a lot of other people kind of behind it, because, you know, I had no idea what I was doing. I think to kind of find yourself and to find who you want to be is a difficult journey when you're already in it. But I think over the past few years and throughout writing this record, I've just found a lot more, I don't know, certainty in the music and myself.
Yeah, I read somewhere, I don't know where, but you're saying that this phase is like you're bringing more clarity to your sound and to your, you know, what are you really talking about? I mean, is that it? I mean, how you are facing the industry right now, the business, and how you like bringing your own truth or, you know, own poetry?
Of course. Yeah, it's always trying to just bring any type of truth in music, and I think that's the most important thing, and that's why this new album, or the one that came out in October, was special to me, because I just had never really talked about, I don't know, love in the way that I was talking about it in that record. Like I was always so scared, and I don't know, I never lent into talking about it in like a positive way, because I always thought it was cringy and like a little corny. I just thought it was just like, oh, like no one wants to hear guys in love. Like they want to hear a sad guy. I don't know. And I realized I was just whining in all my albums and EPs before that. So I'm kind of happy to just kind of show a little bit more gratitude about love, and you know, whether it's about fans, friends, or my partner, it's like it all kind of means the same thing. And yeah, Kicking and Screaming is kind of a continuation of that, but also kind of departs a little bit, and you know, kind of shows what I want to be doing next.
So it's more like emotional in some sense,
definitely,
right? And do you have to? Have to go through something in your personal life to write or to create something, or you're like this type of artist who thinks, okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna wake like 5 a.m. I'm gonna start writing, you know, I have like focused. You know?
No, I definitely don't have much of a regimen. It definitely kind of just happens. You know, it happens with time. It happens with growing up, and happens with maturing. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like this record came very much smoothly. I mean, it was so many songs. I wrote so many songs, like 200 songs for this record.
Really?
Yeah, that like, so there's 180 that are not coming out. Wow. But yeah, I think that's kind of also a part of it. It's like when you write that many songs and you keep going, you're bound to find new ground.
So can we expect one of these, amongst all of this 200 and ish, somehow in the future, maybe you might release them?
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of strange because, you know, there's so many songs in there that I'm like, I don't ever want anyone to hear that. It's just like objectively a bad song. But I think, you know, like after the first album, which was only 10 songs, like I made a whole nother album, you know, with those songs that I felt like it was worth putting out. So I don't know if there might be some other little bits and pieces that I'll revisit for the next era, but we'll see.
And you used to work with some great producers also. Do you think that this moment of like producing your song or producing that lyrics, is that really exciting? I mean, what's the most exciting part of this creation, you know, this process? Yeah,
I mean, I was working with a bunch of new different people, which was which is super exciting, obviously, and just kind of keeps things fresh. I mean, I definitely kept M Phases, who I've written everything with since I was like a kid. He was definitely still very heavily involved on the project, and you know, I owe a lot to him. But I was also kind of working with a bunch of new people that I hadn't before, and there was no one kind of executive producer on the record. Okay, so it was just kind of I was the only constant in each song, which gave me a lot more responsibility to kind of make sure everything felt cohesive
and also freedom, maybe, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think I could pick and choose a little bit more carefully of what I wanted to do, and I think I knew which producer would be right for the perfect song. And like from Dan Wilson, who was amazing, Kenny Beats, obviously Phases, Joel Little, Humble the Great, Julian Bonetta and John Ryan, like they're all incredible. Yeah. And there's so many more that I'm forgetting. Like I think I worked with like 400
Too
producers.
many names to remember right now. I'm sorry, guys. There's a big list here. And tell us about Not What's Going On, because this really feels emotional, right?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones to play live. I remember that, like, with a couple last shows, and Lolla was like the biggest one to everyone started jumping. So that one's a lot of fun. Wrote that one with John Ryan and Tobias Jesso Jr. But yeah, that one's just like, I don't know. I really love it. It shouts out like my suburb back in Australia, Bally Heights. So I really like kind of yelling that one around the world, like when you're touring, just like shouting out your hometown. So yeah, I really love it. Just the energy. It's fast, it's fun. But also the lyrics are like incredibly sad. So that's one of my favorite sort of mixtures, is kind of fun dancey song with terribly sad lyrics.
Sad lyrics, yeah. I mean, heartbreak and so many stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And Wild Gas is another song that your fans are really into it. So tell me about Wild Gas.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs I've ever written or put out. It was so immediate. This was a Dan Wilson and Leroy Clampett I wrote this one with. And I don't know, it was the easiest song to write. It just kind of came out, and I don't know. I've kind of forgotten what it was about now, but it was about such a small thing, and I just exaggerated the hell out of it. And I think that's what I love to do. Like with my songs, I like to just exaggerate small things and make it feel like the end of the world. But playing that one live, just like it was the first time I'd ever gone with my band for the very first rehearsal after writing the album, sending everything to my like MD and just being like, let's set it up and let's just play it. And from the first time we played it, it was like perfect. It was like there was no changes. It was just like
this is awesome.
We just sang, and I've never had that before. Usually when you try and translate, you know, studio to live, there's so many changes. You need to like mix different things, different arrangements. You need to put things in the track. Guitar parts need to be doubled or whatever.
Changing them, right?
Yeah, but for this one, it was just like done. And now every time I play it, it's like a breath of fresh air live because it just happens and it just feels like exactly like how I want it to be.
This might be so great. I mean, for an artist to play and say, okay, so this is it. This is how it should be. So I'm gonna aim. That's gonna be my North Star, I think, for next time I go writing. I was like, I need to write more songs like that because it's very satisfying. And well, when talking about playing, you play the guitar, you play piano. What else?
I mean, that's about it. That's kind of where my expertise lie. But then again, they're not really expertise either. I kind of just became obsessed with practicing and playing the guitar like over COVID. I remember I did it as a kid. Like I started playing guitar when I was like 8, and I hated it. I just found it. Seriously? All I wanted to do was sing. I felt like it was holding me back. I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but this feels easier. So I kind of put it down for a little bit, and I would use it live, but you know, it was very basic. I was just playing 3 chords. But now over the past like few years, I've really loved guitar, and I've been trying to get better. I'm still taking lessons, but I'm enjoying a little bit better.
Come on, just watch him play, and you're gonna check this out. And well, for this concert in Lolla, you're bringing your band. You'll be solo.
Yeah, I got my band who I've been with, Horace and Fur. They're amazing. So we're a little trio I've been going around the world with. So yeah, we're very, very excited for Brazil.
Is that difficult or weird, or I don't know what should be the exact word for here, to have 100% of the spotlight on you? I mean, in a big concert like Lolla.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I've been playing shows now since I was like 13, like 14. So like it's crazy. I feel like I've had like 10 years on the road, but I don't know. I've always been an attention seeker, so I love it, you know. It's all the attention I can get. It's like a little drug. I'm just like, give me more attention.
Give me more. And he's doing this regardless, because right now he's gonna play here in São Paulo, then Colombia, then Denver,
and then
almost 20 concerts in the US. So do you have like a sleeping time in your schedule?
Maybe? I mean, the LA show is the last show of this run, and then I got
the
a bit of time.
Shows. He's planning to live in the last concert.
So that's the last concert, and then I'll have some time off. But I'll go back home to Australia. And
food wise, are you okay during your tours? I mean, can you eat well in
America? I will say it's hard. I mean, you're in like a day off in like the middle of bloody Idaho, and you're looking for like a good meal. It's like, okay, you got IHOP, Burger King, or Wendy's, or I don't know, Whataburger, and you're just like, what is going on? But I've been eating good in South America. My word, oh my god, the food here is incredible.
Nail it.
Yeah, of course.
So Ruel, have a blast in your concert here in Lolla, and of course we hope to see you soon here on Radio Disney. This is your house, you know that.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Então esse foi o Ruel aqui no nosso Papo Com. Eu sou o Fê Prado e volto a qualquer momento. Valeu, tchau, see ya.